your trial.
All rise for the jury. All right, please be seated. Members of the jury, I understand you have a verdict. Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Dereck Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court File Number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed by jury foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019. Members of the jury, I'm now going to ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please respond yes or no. Juror number 2, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 27, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 44, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 52, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 55, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 79, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 89, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 91, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts?
This is called polling the jury.
Are these your verdicts? So say you one, so say you all.
Yes.
Yes.
Members of the jury, I find that the verdicts as read reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly. I have to thank you on behalf of the people of the state of Minnesota for not only jury service, but heavy-duty jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room, and I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions and to advise you further. So, all rise for the jury. All right, be seated. With the guilty verdicts returned, we're going to have Blakely, you may file a written argument as to Blakely factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings on the Blakely factors, the factual findings, 1 week after that. We'll order a PSI immediately, returnable in 4 weeks. And we will also have a briefing on, after you get the PSI, 6 weeks from now, and then 8 weeks from now, we will have sentencing. We'll get you the exact dates in a scheduling order. Is there a motion on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, the state would move to have the court revoke the defendant's bail and remand him into custody pending sentencing.
Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff. Anything further? All right. Thank you.
Cuff him. Cuff him. Cuff him. Yes. This is the best part. You are always gonna lose, guy. You're a murderer. You are a killer. You're a hawk. At least hawk kill and eat.
Dereck Chauvin found guilty on all 3 charges, second-degree murder.
Yes, viewers and subscribers. Sorry about the poor quality, but I was recording this from my television. I hope I won't get a copyright strike for it. But I am rejoicing because justice is served, and I am finally having a little respect for the jury system in the United States. I would have lost faith in the system if they had acquitted this man after what the world witnessed on video. So I'm glad that there are still good people in this world. I'm glad that there's still people with common sense, as I heard the lawyer said. You don't need to be a rocket science to see what happened. And as much as his lawyer tried to divert from the issue, trying to blame it on carbon monoxide, try to blame it on drugs and something about his heart disease. But today, the facts stand for itself, and we have seen justice served. I was looking forward to this. I watched the entire trial because I'm home in the days, and it was very, very deep and interesting. I mean, the amount of proof that they had to go through to get this verdict is amazing. So I imagine if they didn't have the videos and passers-by and all of the whole evidence, that this guy would have possibly get away. But this one will go down in history. And I hope more than anything else that this will send a strong message to the police all over the world, not just in the United States, but in Canada, in Jamaica where I'm from, England, all of the world will see this and know that the police is not there just to pull their gun or use their force and abuse their force and authority. The police is there to serve us, to protect us, we can call them when we're in trouble. They're not supposed to be racist. Yeah? They're supposed to just be people, dignified people, people who we can look up to and respect, people who our children can aspire to be like. I want to be a police daddy, and I'm happy to say, yes, I will help you to go to college, to study whatever you need to study and train and whatever to become a police officer, because that's a good profession. But what they're doing these days in policing in the United States and in parts of Canada too is a disgrace to serving and protecting and upholding people's constitutional rights. Most of them are some little power-hungry boys who just have a thirst to exhibit their power. And when they put on that uniform, yeah, they feel all powerful and almighty because because they use force, and they use it and get away with it a lot of time. And that's why some of them, that's why this has happened. because along the way, they have been getting away with this, getting away with murder. But today, this one didn't get away. And I hope that it will send a strong message that they are not always going to walk free. Another trial is coming up of this girl who shoot at a little kid, 13-year-old kid. My son is 13. My second son is 13. And I could not imagine an officer who tell us, the system tell us not to use a gun, not to use our hands to hit, not to use a belt or anything to whip them. But they themselves will take the gun and gun them down, contradicting what they're trying to instill in us. They are the same people who tell us not to use force against our kids, take up the guns against them and kill them. So another one is coming up, and I hope that family will be rewarded, will get justice, and get 27 million or more again. But the only sad thing about it, it's not coming out of their pocket, it's coming out of taxpayers' money. But people, we need to rejoice that this man will go behind bars, and I hope that he never come out, because he could have more than eased up. Bystanders were there saying, literally want to intervene. It just reminds me of when I'm watching some of these hawks, when they grab the little birds and they hold them with that claw that they have. They never let go until they're dead, and then they eat them. But at least the animals kill and eat. But this man just killed for power's sake. It was all about power. No compassion, no pity. Man begging for his, they treated the human being like he was an animal. But today, justice is served, that he will not get away with it. I wonder how he feels now when his wife and his children, I don't know if he has wife and kids, or his family, is an embarrassment to his family to have done something so evil. And he should apologize. Yeah, he should apologize to the family when he get a chance and beg for mercy. Anyway, people, we rejoice and we give God thanks that justice is served in the United States of America. And I hope that all the Canadian racist police and all of those evil abusers of power, and security guards too, because a lot of them do evil too. I had my own experience with a security guard, but that's for another video. Take care, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What do you think? How you feel about the verdict? Do you think it was justice served, or you think it was injustice? Leave a comment, like, share this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.